Universal Studio here. I'm Mark DiCarlo. This is Studs. In case you're checking the TV guide there, we've got three fabulous women over there. Those three fabulous women have dated the two guys that are right off stage. What happened? Well, they were all blind dates. We fixed them up. We think we did a pretty darn good job. But let's talk to the ladies and find out what they think. Right? Sure. All right. Let me introduce you. Right next to me is Lisa Laffey, a 27-year-old attorney. Welcome to the show, Lisa. Glad to have you here. Right next to her is Kimmy Simmons, a 24-year-old real estate agent. Welcome to the show, Kimmy. Hi. Glad to have you here. And way down at the end is Laura Meadors, a 24-year-old theater student. Welcome, Laura. Nice to have you here. You meet a lot of guys in the drama department that you dig?
The guys are great.
Date a lot of
nobody I date.
Okay. What kind of guys do you like to date?
I like a guy who's really versatile. He's got extreme varied interests. He's got to be very intelligent. And I love a man that likes football.
You like football?
Oh, yeah.
Who's your team?
The Denver Broncos.
Okay. All right, Kimmy, how about you? Describe for me your perfect guy.
Well, I like a guy who's confident and cocky and definitely not a psycho.
How can you tell if a guy's a psycho?
Well, you know, if he's a control freak, if he starts doing strange things.
Like, what's the strangest thing someone's done on you?
Drop $10 in front of me to find out if I would bend over and pick it up.
That never works with anything less than a 20. You should know that. Lissa, how about you? You ever date lawyers?
I try not to.
Why?
Geeks with an ego.
Now, is that just male lawyers or female lawyers?
No, just male.
Just male lawyers. Okay, so what kind of guys do you date?
I like tall, dark, and handsome. A guy who doesn't live with a remote control in his hand and thinks I'm absolutely wonderful.
You can't beat that, Lissa. All right, well, let's meet our two studs tonight. Let's meet Rich and Timothy. Come on out, guys. Rich, good to have you here. Timothy, good to see you. All right. Right next to me is Rich Brandt, a 30-year-old firefighter. Give him a big hand. Woo. And next to Rich is Timothy Leonard, a 27-year-old electrical contractor. Welcome to the show, Tim. Oh, my. Oh. What a fabulous heart. Boy, they should put this on shirts or something, don't you think? It's such a nice design. This is the first heart that we're giving away today, guys. The way you get the hearts is by knowing what the women think. If the women's think what you think they think, then you have the most hearts in the show and you're crowned King Stud. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
We'll start with you, firefighter Rich. Easy for you to talk to a blind date on the phone?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Well, that's good. All right, well, we asked the ladies what it was like talking to you on the phone, and here's what they told us. Rich, one of them said, "Yo, babe, it's Johnny Goomba." Second lady said, "Be still my heart, it's my date with destiny." Third lady said, "His voice is as deep as a New York sewer."
Okay.
So you can tell me who said what, and we'll give you this fabulous heart.
Okay. Yo, babe, it's Johnny Goomba. Would be Lissa.
There you go, right there. Now, what does that mean?
Well, when I talked to him on the phone, he had, you know, this East Coast New York accent, and I expected him to drive up to my house and yell upstairs, "Yo, Lissa!" You know.
Come on down.
Come on down.
Uh-huh.
You know. So, but he wasn't like that when he showed up. He was actually kind of preppy.
Uh-huh. All right. Be still my heart, it's my date with destiny, or his voice is as deep as a New York sewer.
Okay. Be still my heart, it's my date with destiny. Would be Kim.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah? So he's not psycho.
No, what happened was I wasn't home when he first called me, and he left a message. This is your date from Studs, your date with destiny. And I thought, oh, my God. And then I met him, and he was a really nice guy, so.
Wow, okay. Timothy, you do anything special when you're getting ready to go out on a date, or you just kind of walk out the door?
I fine tune, you know. Make sure I clean behind the ears.
Right.
The right cologne for the evening.
Uh-huh. You never put that in the ear canal, though, the Q-tip, do you?
No.
You're not supposed to. It's just for the outer part of the ear. All right. We asked these ladies about the first impression you made with them, Timothy, how you first came across. And they told us, one of the ladies said, "Egads, he's got the devil in his eye." Second lady said, "He has itty-bitty infant lips." Then the third lady, Timothy, the third lady said, "Glory be, I'm dating a leprechaun from Lucky Charms."
EGOT, he's got the devil in his eye. Lissa.
No.
What'd you say, Lissa?
I said he has itty bitty lips, baby lips.
What? Yeah, does he?
Yeah, look, he has a little baby mouth.
Well,
should've known that.
I think that would be a pretty big mouth for a baby, but I mean, is that good or bad?
It's good.
You like guys with small lips?
No, I like guys with big lips.
All right, do you like her lips?
I love him.
Okay.
She's got big sensual lips.
Do you know how to work them pretty well?
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
All right. Egads, he's got the devil in his eye. Who said that?
I did.
Oh, Laura. Why'd you say that?
Oh, he's so mischievous. And he's got like this little twinkle in his eye, and you never know what he's gonna do next. He's like always pulling something out.
Did you do some weird stuff on your date?
Oh, it was just very spontaneous. It was a lot of fun.
Like what? What spontaneous thing did he do?
Well, okay, for instance, we were playing pool. He's a pool shark. And he makes me this bet where the winner gets to determine whatever the loser does. And so anyway, so needless to say, I mean, and he gave me great odds,
Sure.
cleaned my clock, basically.
So, what did she have to do when you beat her?
Let's see, what did that turn out to be?
I believe you wanted to kiss me all night.
That's what it was.
And?
And I did, right after we played pool.
Wow. Stick around. We're going to come back and find out more about our ladies and our studs, so don't go away. All right, guys. Rich, you're a fireman.
Correct.
Does that keep you in pretty good shape?
Yeah, it keeps me in pretty good shape. I tend to work out a few days a week.
In addition to being a fireman?
Yeah.
But that's like you work 24 hours and you're off 48. Is that how it works?
That's correct.
All right, so we asked the ladies what they thought of your shape, Rich, and here's what they said. One of the ladies said, his rippling stomach's as hard as corrugated steel. Second lady said, I wanted him to throw me across the shoulder and play backdraft. And the third lady said, call Playgirl magazine, I found Mr. May.
His rippling stomach's as hard as corrugated steel. Kim?
No.
What'd you say, Kim?
I said, call Playgirl magazine. I found Mr. May.
Really? How'd you see his stomach?
Well, he showed me some pictures. He's going to be in the fireman calendar, and
Get out of town.
Next year's calendar.
There's a fireman calendar?
Orange County firefighters.
So you're all standing there just holding the hose, right? Just like-
Basically. With two hands.
Okay, who actually said his stomach was as hard as corrugated steel? Oh, Lissa. How'd you know?
Because I punched him.
You did?
I punched him in the stomach.
Yeah, quite a few times she punched me.
Why'd you punch him?
I don't know. Bugging me? I don't know.
What'd you guys do on your date?
We went to dinner, and then we went to a bar.
And that's where the fighting started?
Yeah. Well, actually, we thumb wrestled, and he beat me, so then I had to punch him.
Ah, I see.
She's a sore loser.
Well, she's a lawyer.
Yeah, I
What kind of law do you do?
I'm not telling you. I do insurance defense.
Oh, you defend insurance companies?
Yeah,
So if there was a
basically.
huge barrel that had been sitting in the sun for years and years, the stuff that would form at the bottom that you'd scrape off, that would be the insurance companies, right? All right, Timothy. How do you make sure a woman's having a good time when she's out on a date with you?
Usually, somehow I try to set the mood, you know? If it's going real active, you just kind of tone it down a little bit and get romantic. Or if it's intimate, then you just kind of chase that moment.
Okay. All right, we asked the ladies if you were chasing them and impressing them on these dates, Timothy, and here's what they told us. One of the ladies said, one peek at my palm and he became the Swami of slime. Second lady said, he dances like Mr. Ed, counting to 4. And the third lady said, I love a man who knows how to pick out my panties.
I love a man who knows how to pick out my panties. Laura.
There you go, Laura. What the heck does that
Got one.
We had an absolutely great
mean? Pick
date.
them out of what?
Well, what happened was after we had played pool, we were window shopping, and we came across this lingerie store.
Oh,
And so I asked what the gentleman preferred, and he preferred the black lace bodysuit.
what'd you guys do on your date?
We had a great Tex-Mex dinner, which was wonderful. Oh, wait, first we got to catch part of the football game, which was really important.
Good.
Then we went to the Tex-Mex dinner, which was just excellent. The conversation was wonderful. And then we went and played
And you
pool.
shot some pool. Okay.
Shot some pool.
Sounds like a lot of stuff packed into one day, Timothy.
Yeah, it
We
was.
did.
All right. One peek at my palm, and he became the Swami of slime, or he dances like Mr. Ed, counting to 4.
One peek at my palm, and he became the Swami of slime. Lissa.
Oh, there you go. Now, why'd you say that, Lissa?
When we were having dinner, he read my palm and he told me that he could tell I had a very high sex drive. So,
Do you?
I'll take the 5th.
Are you an experienced palm reader, Timothy?
I took a wild guess. It's coveted, but I think she's that way, but it's very coveted.
What'd you do after the palm reading?
We went dancing.
Fun time dancing?
Yeah, it was a great time.
Rich! Do you usually make the romantic move on a first date, or you let the woman do that?
If the chemistry's there, if things are flowing along, I'll peek in a kiss or two.
Sure.
I'll
Okay.
try.
Without kinking up your hose. Sure,
Right,
fireman thing. All right. We asked the ladies if there was any romance on the dates, and here's what they told us. One of the ladies said he was as relentless as the pounding surf. Second lady said he treated my lips like the crown jewels. Third lady said it was sex on the mountain and pure passion on the plain. Wow.
Okay. It was sex on a mountain and pure passion on the plain, Kim.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Well, if he sex on the mountain, it was a drink, like sex on the beach, but he
Sex
flew-
on the mountain is a drink?
Right, because we were up in Big Bear. He flew me up to Big Bear for a date for dinner, and I had sex on the mountain instead of sex on the beach.
What's the difference? No sand in your pants. All right. You flew her. You flew her up to Big Bear?
Yes, we went.
Do you have your own plane?
No, actually, it was a friend of mine. We went bicycle riding during the day, and then we went to meet my friend at the plane. We took off to Big Bear, had a bottle of champagne in the plane. It was really nice.
Wow.
Sun was
pretty-
setting behind us. It was pretty romantic.
Wow. So how'd the date end up, Kimmy?
Well, then we went back to my place, and, you know...
Oh, so you flew back to L.A.?
No, we went back to the airport, and then we drove back to my house, and then we just, you know, kicked back and watched TV, and then he left.
Huh? How long were you kicking back?
A few hours.
A few hours.
Uh-huh.
All right, we'll move on here. He was as relentless as the pounding surf, or he treated my lips like the crown jewels, Rich.
Okay, he treated my lips like the crown jewels. Laura.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
When he was leaving, he gave me a goodnight kiss, and it was just a very sweet, very innocent kiss.
Like you'd kiss the crown jewels?
Yeah.
Sure. All right, Timothy, how about you? Any success in the romance department on your dates?
Lots of success in romance.
Lots and lots? We asked him about the romance on the dates, and one of the ladies said, too hot, too fast, too soon. Second lady said, thank God I got sick, or I might have had to kiss him. But
Got it, check.
the third lady, Timothy, said, when he wrapped himself around me, time and space stood still. Yeah.
When he wrapped himself around me, time and space stood still. Laura.
Yes.
Oh, there you go. Wow.
Just his arms were so warm, and he'd help me, and he was very sensuous, and it was really nice. And
Kind of gave you a little schmecking?
yeah, I just didn't know what time it was.
How long were you guys hugging and kissing and stuff?
Well, on and off throughout the whole evening.
Uh-huh. So something just clicked between
It did.
you two.
It did. It was really neat.
More physical or more mental, do you think?
Oh, both.
All right, too hot, too fast, too soon. Thank God I got sick, or I might have had to kiss him.
Too hot, too fast, too soon. Lissa.
There you go. So how'd your date end up, Lissa? What'd you guys do? Went to dinner.
Went to dinner, and we went dancing.
I see you're dancing at the club. Having a good time dancing?
Yeah.
Okay. What happened
It was
after
a good
that?
dancing. Then we drove up to my house, and he brought me a bottle of wine to begin with, and so we went upstairs and had wine. Mm-hmm. And he's a smooth mover.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Pretty smooth? Does he know that he's smooth, or he just...
Oh, yeah, he definitely knows he's smooth. Yeah.
All right, so you get back to her house, pop the cork on the wine.
Started to talk and got very romantic. I need to lead you, Mark?
Did you and Timothy click, would you say?
I think, well, I think we'd be really good friends.
but there's no real strong, intense romantic drive. No schmecking, in other words.
No schmecking.
Okay. All right. That's what I wanted to know. Stick around. We'll come back. We're going to find out more about our studs and which one of these guys is more likely to play Twister in the nude. All right, we're back. Guys, ladies, remember before the show, we sat down and you gave us some descriptions of the two studs? And now that they have to guess who said what about them, okay?
All right.
We'll start with you, Rich. According to the ladies now, who's most likely to bake cookies for his girlfriend, you or Timothy? That would be sweet.
Well, I'm gonna have to say me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Rich says it's him, ladies.
Rich.
Oh, there you go. Why would you say that?
Because I think Rich would show up at your door on every date with something new.
Really? Mm-hmm. Tim, who's most likely to date a different woman every night?
A different woman.
Different
every
woman. That
night.
would be 7 women a week.
Since he's a little more homemaker, I'm gonna say me.
All right, Tim says it's him, ladies.
Tim.
A little sticky. There you go. Why would you say that, Laura?
Variety of life. I mean, he'd have to just to keep himself entertained.
Rich, who's most likely to take a woman for a sunset stroll on the beach?
It's gotta be me.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
He says it's him.
Mr. Romantic.
All right, Mr. Romantic. Is he, ladies?
Rich.
Oh, there you go. Why, Kim?
Well, on our date, we went for a bike ride on the beach, and it was really romantic. And then when we flew in the plane, you know, we could watch the sunset, so...
Very romantic. All right. Tim, who's most likely to floss after each and every meal?
Somehow I think that'd be Rich.
Ladies?
Rich.
Oh, there you go. Why would you say that, Lissa?
Because Rich is very meticulous about himself, and and he has a nice smile. He probably takes care of his teeth.
Rich, who's most likely to play Twister in the nude, you or Timothy?
Well, yeah, Mr. One Date a Night, Tim.
Yeah. He says Timothy, ladies.
Tim.
Oh, my God. Why, Laura?
First of all, it's a game. Tim likes games.
Tim likes games.
And next of all, it would just be something kinky enough for him to do.
Tim, who's most likely to own mink-lined handcuffs, you or Fireman Rich?
Mink-lined handcuffs. Well, since they got me pegged for all the games and so sexual, I'd say me.
Okay. He says it's him, ladies.
Tim.
Oh, my gosh. There you go.
There we go, Rich.
Now, what would make you think that, Kimmy? What possibly would make you think that?
He just seems like he's into strange things.
How would you feel about a pair of mink-lined handcuffs?
Oh, it's not me.
No? What lining do you prefer?
Silk.
All right, well, stick around. When we come back, we're going to find out who is the bigger stud. We're back. All right. Rich has 7 hearts. How many hearts do you have, Timothy?
7.
Holy
7 up.
cow. You know what that means? It's a tie, which means either one or preferably both of you guys could go on your ultimate date. We'll pay for it. How do you do that? All you got to do is find the girl on this couch that wants to date you again. She says that, then you get to go on the date. We pay for it.
Let's get both, Rich.
All right, Rich, since you're sitting close to me, you get to start.
Okay, I didn't pick Kim.
Okay.
We had a very nice time, but there was really no romance there on my part. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I didn't pick Laura. Our date was real quick. I mean, real quick. I didn't even get to know her. She's a really nice girl,
Okay.
from what I could tell.
Okay.
But we really didn't get into it.
Okay.
So I picked Lissa.
Lissa. Okay. Now, if the barrister picks you, where are you guys going to go?
Well, I think we're gonna go up to Lake Tahoe. Sure. And I'd like to teach her how to ski, get a cabin with a jacuzzi and a fireplace, and take care of some unfinished business.
There you go. Okay. Sounds like a 5-alarm blaze. All right, Timothy, same deal with you. You're in a tie with 7 hearts. Go ahead.
Okay, I didn't pick Lissa. We had an extremely good time. I think it was, like she said, a little too hot, too much, too quick.
Okay.
But she lives real close to my house, and we could be great friends and go out and do things and stuff.
All right.
I didn't pick Kim. I think that our date was just a little too rushed, a little too quick, and we didn't have too much time to get into each other and find out how much we have in common.
Okay.
But Laura, we had extremely a lot in common. She likes football, although she doesn't like the Raiders. She likes Denver.
Okay.
And we had a great time all night, and I think she has a lot in common with me. We could really hit it off.
All right, great. All right, now if she picks you, where are you going to go?
I thought we'd take a little 3-day excursion to Santa Barbara. There's a nice little place I know up there. It's real cozy. It's got a fireplace, and it's close to the beach. And
Santa Barbara's very nice.
we could really get into each other for 3 days.
Okay, all right. That sounds good. Now, Kimmy, neither of the guys picked you. Did you have fun on the show?
Yeah, I had a great time.
Swear?
Uh-huh.
Okay, would you show us who you picked before you go?
I picked Rich.
Rich. All right. Rich picked Alyssa. Alyssa, if you picked Rich, you're going on a fabulous trip to Lake Tahoe. A little skiing, a little gambling, a little who knows what. Rich, okay. All right. Laura. It all boils down to you. We haven't had a double winner in a long time, Laura. If you pick Timothy, we've got 2 winners, and you're going to be going to where are you going? Santa Barbara. What's it going to be?
Santa Barbara.
A double! Oh, my God. Congratulations, go get her. Congratulations, go get her. Oh, Kim, you get to come with me and say goodbye. Here, come over here. Say goodbye to the guys at the Westminster Fire Department. Say bye, Westminster Fire Department. See, Kim appreciates the work you guys do. Bye.